In a move shaking the very foundations of North American defense, Canada has made its boldest military decision in decades. Ottawa has officially rejected the F-35 fighter jet program, a choice that has sent shockwaves through the defense community and surprised many allies. Instead, Canada will build advanced Gripen fighters right here at home, marking a new era for the nation's aerospace industry and military capability. This isn't just a procurement choice. It's a powerful declaration of independence and a statement of national ambition. For decades, Canada closely followed Washington's lead, integrating American hardware and aligning its Air Force with U.S. technology. Now, the country is pivoting to self-reliance, investing in its own talent and resources to shape its future. The world is watching as Canada steps out of the shadow of its southern neighbor, determined to write its own story and set its own course in global defense. The F-35 was meant to unify NATO under a single American-led technological standard, promising seamless cooperation. But Canada's withdrawal cracks that front, raising tough questions about cost, operational readiness, and who truly controls the skies. By choosing the Swedish-designed Gripen and committing to build it domestically, Canada shifts from being a consumer to a creator, reclaiming its legacy of aerospace excellence and innovation. This bold move redefines the U.S. relationship, making Canada a more agile, independent player within NATO and on the world stage. More than just new jets, this is about creating jobs, driving innovation, and forging a new destiny. Canada's wings, built by Canadians, for Canada, and for the future. At the heart of this deal is not just acquiring a fighter jet for Canada's Air Force, but building a domestic aerospace powerhouse that will transform the nation's industrial landscape. A state-of-the-art production line, likely in Montreal or Toronto, will create thousands of high-skilled jobs, anchor a network of suppliers nationwide, and foster a new era of Canadian manufacturing excellence. From advanced composites being crafted in British Columbia to cutting-edge avionics systems assembled in the Prairie Provinces, the economic and technological benefits will ripple across every region of Canada, supporting local economies and small businesses alike. Full technology transfer from Saab means Canadian engineers will master every aspect of the Gripen's blueprints and software, fueling homegrown innovation and expertise for years to come. This isn't just about jets. It's about building valuable intellectual property and a sovereign capability to innovate, design, and manufacture advanced technologies for decades into the future. Seeing a made-in-Canada fighter jet soar through the skies will inspire a new generation of engineers, scientists, and dreamers, while restoring national industrial pride. The Gripen Plan is a true nation-building project, strengthening Canada's defense, economy, and identity. One rivet, one innovation, and one community at a time. For over 70 years, Canada's defense was tied to the U.S., formalized through NORAD and a steady stream of American-made aircraft. This made joint operations easy, but eroded Canada's strategic independence. Each new American jet deepened reliance, sidelining Canada's unique needs, like Arctic patrols. Supply chains, software, and upgrades were all controlled from Washington, limiting Canadian sovereignty. The Gripen deal is a decisive break. Canada prioritizes its own interests, securing rights to build and modify jets at home. This move signals partnership with the U.S. as equals, not subordinates. By choosing a non-American platform and full domestic control, Canada reclaims its authority. We remain America's best ally, but now with tools of our own making. The Avro Arrow haunts every conversation about Canadian aerospace. In the 1950s, Canada built the world-leading Arrow, only to see it cancelled and destroyed. Thousands of jobs lost, innovation stifled, and talent fleeing south. That trauma cemented a pattern of dependence, trading homegrown excellence for American solutions. The Arrow became a symbol of lost potential and a cautionary tale. Building the Gripen in Canada is a direct response, a chance to right that historic wrong. This isn't just about jets, it's about rebuilding the innovation base dismantled in 1959. With production rights and technology transfer, Canada ensures its engineers stay home, building sovereign capability. The spirit of the Arrow is reborn, this time to last. Following America's lead meant Canadian priorities were often sidelined. U.S. jets are built for global power projection, not Arctic patrols or remote deployments. The CF-18s struggled in Canada's harsh north, and reliance on U.S. supply chains left us vulnerable. Even the software in modern jets like the F-35 is locked down. No independent upgrades without U.S. approval. The Gripen deal changes everything. Canada gets full access to source code, enabling independent upgrades and integration of Canadian-made systems. Need a new radar for Arctic ice? Canada can develop and install it. No permission required. This is true operational sovereignty jets, tailored for Canadian needs, controlled by Canadians. Our defense, finally, is in our own hands. The real power of the Gripen deal is knowledge. Full technology transfer means Canadian industry gets blueprints, engineering data, and source codes, unlocking true sovereignty. Canadian engineers will learn to design, integrate, and improve complex systems, building deep expertise for future upgrades. This know-how will ripple beyond defense, spurring innovation in aviation, AI, and communications. Canadian companies will become more competitive globally, fueling a cycle of prosperity. In a world of uncertain supply chains, this expertise ensures resilience and self-reliance. Canada won't rent its defense, it will own it. The blueprint is power control, innovate, and secure our future. The F-35 is a stealth powerhouse, packed with cutting-edge technology and advanced sensors. However, it comes with a hefty price tag, is highly complex to operate, and is ultimately tailored to meet U.S. military priorities and strategies, not necessarily those of other nations. In contrast, the Gripen is all about flexibility and efficiency. It's engineered for easy maintenance, even in harsh conditions, or from improvised airfields and highways. This makes it ideal for countries with vast, rugged terrain and unpredictable weather, like Canada. The Gripen's advanced electronic warfare suite provides impressive survivability, allowing it to evade threats and adapt to new dangers, all without the operational constraints and heavy support requirements of the F-35. With the ability to carry a diverse payload, the Gripen is perfectly suited for Canada's unique defense needs, from sovereignty patrols in the Arctic to rapid response missions across its expansive territory. Most importantly, the Gripen's open architecture and full source code transfer mean Canada has true autonomy. Upgrades, modifications, and new capabilities can be added without waiting for foreign approval or oversight. The F-35, by contrast, is a closed system, tightly managed by the U.S. government. The Gripen, on the other hand, is a platform Canada can truly call its own, free to adapt, improve, and innovate as needed. This isn't just a different jet, it represents a fundamentally different model of partnership, one that is sovereign, collaborative, and not dependent on another nation's decisions. In choosing the Gripen, Canada opted for control, flexibility, and a fighter jet designed to meet the unique challenges of its own vast and varied skies. Adopting the Gripen strengthens, not weakens, Canada's role in NATO. A modern, Canadian-built fleet means Canada can deploy quickly for allied missions and support partners like Ukraine with real capability. Gripen's ruggedness suits conflict zones and basic airfields, while domestic production builds expertise Canada can share. Free from U.S. supply chains, Canada gains diplomatic flexibility and can act independently when needed. This autonomy boosts Canada's credibility and leadership on the world stage. Allies will see Canada as a technologically advanced, reliable partner, opening doors for deeper collaboration. Canada proves it's possible to be a loyal ally and master of its own house. Today, Canada turns the page, ending a story of dependence and starting one of leadership. Building the Gripen at home is more than procurement. It's a declaration of intent. No longer a junior partner, Canada becomes a creator and innovator. The echoes of the Avro Arrow now inspire action, not regret. With sovereign control, Canada can defend its Arctic, support allies, and lead within NORAD and NATO. The new production line sparks innovation, jobs, and a renaissance in aerospace. This is a defining moment. Canada trusts its abilities, invests in its people, and forges its own path. As the first Canadian-built Gripen takes flight, it's a symbol of a nation building its own future.